To be continued, the next topic will start, that is what is aligning text. So for aligning text we use two tags, div, that is a div tag, and a style tag. Style tag generally used to specify how element should be aligned, and by default it is a left justified. Div is used to justify more than one elements as a group. The example here we see for a div tag and for style tag. So if you observe here a style tag, that is text align is at center with H1 header tag. That means it's very large and bold tag, right? Now this is again the next message we just display as a paragraph. Okay, after that, now here we use a second time a style tag, and which is again a text align at center. Okay, so this is here we'll write at the center. So if you observe here, this is the first H1 tag, center heading tag at the center, and similarly we display the another message, that is here is some center text. Here is some center text with the center style alignment. Okay, now D, here we are writing two sentences together, that is with the H2 tag, that is right justified heading. That means this font is smaller than your H1 tag, and this is aligned at the right side. Okay, and we display another message, that is here is some right justified text. See, this is your right justified text. Okay, and this is with the H2 header tag, which is smaller as compared to your H1. And again this is the message using div, we use it at the right justified text. Okay, and again after that, if you observe here this message, okay, without using any style tag, we just display this. We'll just write here is some left justified text, which is default in HTML. Here we didn't mention any style tag, right? So by default it will just play on the left hand side. See, so without using style tag, we just display any message in the paragraph, and that would be displayed on the left align. Then for center alignment we use a center tag, and for right again we use the right alignment. Okay, so by default if you didn't mention any style of alignment, it will justify it at left justified text. Please do remember. Now the text format tag. So now in a text format tag, if I want to display the bold letters, so we use a B letter as an opening tag and closing tag, and whichever message we'll type in between will display in a bold letter. For italic, again we use R as in the opening tag, /R as a closing tag, and whichever message we'll type in between will display as in italic. For making underline, we use a U letter. So this is an opening tag, this is a closing tag, whichever data will type in between, which gives you an underline. Now some few text format tags are also available, that is a TT, that is a typewriter like font. Big, Big tag to increase the size of font. Small, decrease the size of font. For subscript, use a sub tag. For superscript, use the SUP tag. And for inline text, use a span tag. See the example. Here, if you observe, in the bold, for this bold letter, we'll just display or type the message bold in between B opening tag and a closing tag, so it will display like bold. In between this italic tag, I'll write a message italic, so it will display in a italic format. For a big font, we use a big tag, so it will display or increase the size of font as compared to your normal, if you're observing here. Okay, after that I'll give a break, so this is a break tag, so this line will display on the next line in the browser window. Okay, after that again we use a typewriter like font, that is a fixed width font, nothing else. So in this TT tag will display this sum, so this is a normal typewriter font. Okay, after that in a span tag we use a small tag, super tag, that is what a superscript font, superscript tag. Okay, so 2 raised to 10, for this we use a superscript, and we set the size of font as a small. Okay, is equal to your value. Okay, so using this text format tag we can change the font size and so on as per our requirement. Now the next topic is list. So there are different types of list available. First is called, if I want to create unordered list, ordered list, defined list, and combination of all three is nothing but called as a nest list. Okay, now we see the tags used for unordered, ordered, and defined list. There is no tab available for nest list, because nest list, as I say, it's a combination of all three lists. So here see, that is for unordered list we use letter UL. For list atom we use LI letter. That means whichever message we want to type as a list, we want to use number, that's considered as a list atom. Then ordered list is considered as OL. And for definition list we consider TL. Now this is very important. For unordered list, 3 choices of bullets available: disk, circle, and square. By default it's a disk bullet type for unordered list. Now UL, that is unordered list. Now for unordered list, items in this list start with the list mark such as a bullet. So 3 types of bullets. Browser will usually change the list mark in the nested list. Ordered list, items in this list are numbered automatically by browser, so no need to give numbering for ordered list. We have to just take care of unordered list. Next is list atom. List item is what? HTML supplies several list elements. Most list elements are composed of one or more list element items. See the example. Before example, now the numbering styles available for your list elements. Okay, so basically there are 5 numbering styles available, that is Arabic number, lower alphabets, upper alphabets, lower Roman, upper Roman. That means Arabic number 1, 2, 3, 4, that is your normal decimal numbers, and the type considered as a 1. For lower alphabets, it's A, B, C, D and so on, and type is A. Upper alphabet, capital A, B, C, D, type is A. Lower Roman, it's a small r and so on, and type considered as a small r. For upper Roman, it's a capital R and so on, and type considered as a. Let's see the example, what it means. Okay, so here this is the HTML document, and in this HTML document, if you observe here, UL is what? It's unordered list. OL is what? Ordered list. So for unordered list type, we use a square bullet, if you observe here. Okay, and under this we create 2 list item. Suppose this is one list item 2. So this square bullet is available for this first list and for the second list. After that, now for ordering a list, type I am considering as a I. So I is what? It's a lower Roman. Okay, and starts with which number? 3. So 3 is what? It's a Arabic number. So type is 3. Okay, so we'll start with a 3 number, and we want type as a smaller or lower Roman. So if you observe here, this is the first list item, but we'll start with the number 3. So it will write in a Roman, small Roman, I. Now next number would be 4, next would be for 5, this would be for 6, and this is for 7. So this is what an ordered list created by us, and we set the type and we set the start number. After that, this is the end of list item. And after that, again this one is the last item, comes under this UL, that is unordered list type. So this comes with again a square bullet.